Once upon a time, there lived a monk in a peaceful monastery. He wanted to figure out his thoughts and find inner peace. Despite having nice friends at the monastery, he desired some time alone to reflect on life. So, one day, he packed his things and left the monastery to find a quiet spot where he could sit and think peacefully. He wished to be away from noise and people, seeking solitude to hear only his thoughts. His journey led him to the tranquil shores of a lake, far from the usual activities of the monastery. The peaceful surroundings seemed perfect for uninterrupted moments of meditation. With a small boat tied gently to the shore, the monk felt drawn to explore the lake's center, where he hoped to find peace in his thoughts. Traveling gently, he reached the center of the lake, anchored the boat, and closed his eyes, ready for deep reflection. As hours passed, he found comfort in the boat's gentle movements on the calm waters. However, his serenity was unexpectedly disrupted. The boat collided with something, and despite the surprise, the monk remained calm, keeping his eyes closed to preserve the sanctity of his meditation. A second bump occurred, and a slight current of frustration began to flow through the monk. Despite the disturbance, he resisted the urge to react, maintaining his inner calm. The third bump was more severe, pushing the monk to the point of losing his temper. With a deep breath, he opened his eyes to find the source of the disturbance. To his surprise, he saw an empty boat floating in the middle of the lake. In that moment, a profound realization struck him. The anger he experienced was not caused by external bumps, but had been dwelling within him, waiting for an opportunity to manifest. It was a powerful lesson for the monk, a reminder that true peace comes from understanding and mastering one's inner emotions. This realization marked a crucial turning point in the monk's journey. He understood that external situations were like triggers, and the true challenge lay within his own mind. From that day forward, he made a firm commitment to mastering the art of controlling his anger, recognizing that true peace comes from navigating the complexities of his internal world. The monk thought deeply about why people get angry through his meditation. He realized that anger often comes from holding on to things too tightly, like wanting something badly or expecting things to go a certain way. He learned that suffering happens when we're too attached to things and desires. The monk saw that anger pops up when what we want clashes with how things actually turn out. It's like having a picture in our minds of how life should be, and when it doesn't match, anger shows up. The monk noticed that people get upset when they refuse to accept that things change. We tend to cling to ideas, relationships, or dreams, thinking they'll last forever. But when reality doesn't match those expectations, anger flares up. He understood that letting go of these rigid expectations and accepting that everything changes is the key to overcoming anger. The monk wanted to help others find peace by encouraging them to be more mindful, aware of their feelings, and understanding that life is always changing. By doing this, he hoped to guide people toward a happier and more peaceful way of living. The monk's journey to control his anger became a gradual process of self-discovery and learning. When the boat disturbances disrupted his meditation, he realized that the source of his anger was within himself, waiting for an opportunity to surface. This realization marked a turning point, prompting the monk to commit to mastering the art of anger control. He met a fellow monk who, in the face of hardship, remained constant and calm. This monk shared his experience overcoming personal challenges by accepting the temporary nature of life, reflecting Buddhist teachings on the changing character of all things. As the monk's exploration of meditation deepened, he discovered the transformative impact of metta meditation, also known as loving kindness meditation. This practice, rooted in Buddhist teachings, involved intentionally generating feelings of kindness for oneself and others. Metta meditation proved to be a powerful remedy for anger, breaking down the emotional barriers within his heart. Meditation became a crucial tool for the monk's anger management efforts. It provided a special place where he confronted his weaknesses and dispelled false ideas fueling emotional reactions. Recognizing that the mind could be trained and changed, the monk welcomed meditation as a lifelong companion on his spiritual journey. Through these practices, the monk not only gained control over his anger, but also witnessed the transformative impact of meditation on the collective journey of the monastery. The ripple effect of his inner journey touched the lives of his fellow monks, fostering a harmonious atmosphere where understanding and compassion flourished. The monk's story became a timeless lesson, encouraging others to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery, armed with the transformative tools of meditation, mindfulness, and profound spiritual insights. The monk's story, filled with wisdom from Buddha's teachings and real-life experiences, touched more than just the monastery. Travelers and those seeking answers, inspired by the tale of a monk who conquered his inner struggles, came to the lake for guidance. His journey's impact reached far places, showing that finding peace inside can affect everyone around, shaping a shared understanding. The monk kept learning as he continued his journey. The annoying empty boat turned into a symbol of life's small troubles. Just like the boat came into the monk's peaceful place, problems and disturbances were part of life. By being mindful, the monk learned to tell what was important from what wasn't, choosing to stay calm instead of getting really upset. Buddha's teachings, saying that everything changes and we can be free from suffering, became important in the monk's journey. The Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path were like a guide for dealing with life's challenges. The monk, inspired by these teachings, used them in his daily life to learn more about himself. The monk's story had a way of touching regular folks like you and me. Inspired by this teaching, Sarah, a busy person dealing with a lot of work stress, decided to incorporate the monk's peaceful journey into her own life. Each day, she took a few minutes to sit quietly and breathe. Despite interruptions like buzzing phones and work emails, Sarah remembered the monk's wisdom. She realized she could control how she reacted to things, just like the monk did. Gradually, Sarah started feeling more calm and clear-headed. Work problems that used to stress her out turned into opportunities for learning and improvement. People at her job noticed the change in Sarah. Witnessing her handling things differently, they asked her about it. Inspired by the monk's story, she shared her experiences and even got her coworkers interested in trying out mindfulness. The office became a friendlier and more cooperative place. The monk's story continued to influence regular folks from all walks of life, demonstrating that finding inner peace isn't exclusive to monks. It's for everyone who seeks it. Individuals like Sarah learned that one person's journey toward calmness can create a ripple effect, fostering a community where everyone understands, cares, and works toward finding their own peace. The monk's story serves as a reminder that finding peace within oneself is an ongoing journey, marked by moments of understanding, self-discovery, and the application of wisdom. Life's challenges, once viewed as disruptions, transform into opportunities for growth and a chance to live with a calm and centered mind. Have you ever had a moment of realization similar to the monks that changed how you handle your emotions? We'd love to hear about your personal experiences in the comments below. Thank you for joining us on this insightful journey through the monk's life and the wisdom gained from Buddha's teachings. If you found comfort and motivation in these lessons about self-discovery and inner peace, consider sharing the monk's story with others who, like you, want to live a more serene and purposeful life.